Let's go back to this about Mary believing what God said. The angel was sent to her with a message for her, but she mixed faith with that. And I'm really getting ahead of myself 2 or 3 days in advance here. But she didn't have to say, well, you're going to prove that to me? She didn't have to go around to prophetic meetings and getting another word from God. She believed what God said. Real faith is believing what the Word says, not having to have confirmation on it, not having to go around getting somebody else to re-prophesy. It's believing the Word of God. Notice what Mary did say. She said, be it unto me according to thy word. And that was the power that came in her. Now, as soon as she received that, she went to be with her cousin Elizabeth. She wanted to be around other believers. She wanted to be able to share things with other people that she knew was a believing God like she was. She didn't go around all the unbelieving believers. There are some unbelieving believers. Well, I'll believe in that healing stuff, but it won't happen for me. Listen, what you need to do is stop fellowshipping with the wrong kind of people and go back to the Word and fellowship with those people that will give you the Word, because it's the Word that's going to produce your miracle. Now, I made this statement yesterday and I want to make it again. She became pregnant on the Word of God. I am pregnant on the Word of God. I am pregnant with some stuff. I mean, things I'm believing God in the next 22, 23 days. For Christmas, I'm believing God for money to pay my bills. I'm believing God, for open doors. I'm believing God. Well, I'm going to have to get pregnant on the Word, not by sending out an appeal letter or not by telling everybody else what I'm believing. I'm going to have to do like Mary. Mary didn't tell nobody. Mary didn't talk to nobody. Mary didn't write a letter. I had this revelation years ago. God doesn't live in a mailbox. He can get it to you one way or the other. I'm going way ahead of myself, but the wise men, which was over 100 of them, God led them to Jesus a couple of years after his birth, because God knew where Jesus was. That's good news. God knows where you are, and he can get it to you. I don't care how it has to come. He can do this because God knows where you are today. So go to the Word. Get pregnant on the Word of God. Be like Mary and say, Lord, be it unto me according to thy word. I'll just use this one example. He sent his word and healed them. Psalm 107 verse 20. Get pregnant on that. Get that down in your spirit, man, until you begin to let it grow, and just like Mary, you'll give birth to a huge miracle. That's the way it works. Mary was a woman of faith. We'll come back to that tomorrow, but until I'm with you tomorrow, plant that seed of the Word of God. It will grow. You remember Jesus is Lord. Thank God the Word works.